How's it going, everyone? Got quite a lot to talk about in this video. A fantastic game that is 10 years old is not done getting updates. Yes, Dying Light the Following Enhanced Edition will be getting another update to celebrate the 10 years it's been out, and it's gonna be another graphical update improving the visuals out of the game. And if you guys don't know, the game already got a PlayStation 5 upgrade, but it'll be getting another upgrade on top of that, so we'll talk all about that. Speaking of Dying Light, there's some free DLC that is available for that game, so we'll talk that in a little bit. And I want to round out this video by giving you guys a heads up on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. To the surprise of no one that was following the lead up to the game has sold an incredible amount of copies and a new stat update, but also an interesting note with that game that I think was a bit of a revelation, not really a revelation, that I think is a bit interesting to go over. And I think while Sparking Zero did have an immense amount of anticipation and hype, the game has fallen off quite a bit. But again, it's a $70 game. Bandai Namco made their money on the game, and it still has a level of interest that I think is relatively healthy, but we'll talk that at the end of this video. Right off the bat, Dying Light will be getting a update to celebrate its 10th anniversary. They did note that it'll be free for all Dying Light owners. The 10th anniversary update will increase the visual quality even more. Now, mind you, the game has already had a PlayStation 5 upgrade, so this will be another upgrade on top of the already released upgrade. And on top of that, it will be featuring a new remastered soundtrack. The update will be available very soon. We don't have an official date on that, but that will be dropping here very, very shortly. So excited about all of that. And yeah, Dying Light is one of those games, man, that they did a phenomenal job of updating, and that's one of the key points that I constantly reiterate when I talk about this game whenever it's on sale, is that Techland did so much good to the consumer that bought the game. And yes, they did drop some DLC the following, and then they ended up baking it all in to one edition. And now when you buy Dying Light, you get so much content for your money. And by the way, the Dying Light Enhanced Edition is on sale right now. The Enhanced Edition includes a lot of bonus content, including Dying Light the Following, the Cuisine and Cargo, Ultimate Survival Bundle, the Bozak Horde, and the Crash Test Bundle. All of that for $8.99. A tremendous deal for Dying Light, and very happy to see that this franchise has retained some traction on just in gaming in general. Dying Light 2 came out, and while I wouldn't say Dying Light 2 was as good as Dying Light 1, it was still a rather good game, and it's a game that I very much think is worthwhile to play. And then later this year, we have Dying Light the Beast coming out. Oh, and by the way, they already said that they have multiple new projects in development. Now, some of that they did note is outside of the gaming realm, but it's just nice to see that Dying Light is this IP that is continuing to grow. And I wouldn't be surprised, you know, a couple of years from now, we see the rumblings of like a Dying Light movie in the works. And I think this is a game that could work fairly well in the movie world. And I don't know, there's been a lot of game movie adaptations recently. If Sleeping Dogs can get a movie, really, I don't think anything is off the table. Although Sleeping Dogs, from this style of doing a movie on that, I think is going to be fantastic if they nail it. But I digress. Dying Light as an IP, it's just cool to see it continuing to grow. And it's one of those zombie IPs that has come out that I feel like has actually resonated with a lot of people. And if you've yet to check it out for whatever reason, it's on sale right now. They have a 10th anniversary sale going on. It's $8.99 for that Enhanced Edition. Definitely do check it out. And if that wasn't enough, for those of you that already own the game, there's a 10th anniversary bundle that dropped for free that you can check out for Dying Light as well. The special skin bundle offer ends on February the 17th, so you only have a limited window to check it out. Released to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Dying Light, this bundle includes the certified hotshot outfit, the invaluable Dawnbreaker shotgun, the radiant sunburst revolver, and the glimmering golden idol machete. The gilded appearance of each item is a testament to everything you've accomplished in Haran. This bundle also features the golden hour buggy paint job, symbolizing your role as a beacon of hope for survivors and a formidable force against the enemies. So that is available right now as well. Let me actually check. Dying Light 2 is on sale as well. I believe it should be $19.79. Yes, it's $19.79. Dying Light 2 is also baked into PlayStation Plus Extra, so you can play it that way, but a lot of good stuff going on with Dying Light right now, and certainly a game worthwhile to check out. Like I said, Dying Light 1, $19.79, and that is the Reloaded Edition, which does include the Bloody Ties DLC, so definitely worthwhile to check out. Again, while Dying Light 2, not as good as Dying Light 1, and I think most people would agree on that. I have talked to some people that think Dying Light 2 is better, but nonetheless, I think most people still think it's a very good game. Narratively, I just feel like they kind of fumbled in the latter half of the game, but still a worthwhile game to go through for sure. And for this price point of $19.79, worthwhile there. And Dying Light 1, $8.99. Play the game sequentially. Dying Light the Beast will be featuring the return of the main character from Dying Light 1, so that is pretty exciting as well. And then the 10th anniversary bundle available free for everyone. Lastly, I do want to talk some interesting notes. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has cracked 5 million copies sold. And I don't know if you guys checked out the top selling games of 2024. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is number 4. I believe it's behind Black Ops 6 and a couple of sports games. So Sparking Zero, legitimately one of the most successful games of 2024. And that was one of my key talking points going into the release of that game. I feel like I kind of know when games are gonna sell really well, and it's not hard to figure out. You kind of just look at social media engagement, you try to separate what is being talked about from the standpoint of a vocal minority, and you ascertain what is actually the hype and attention level for a game. And again, not the vocal minority, which I feel like I do a good job of differentiating. And with Sparking Zero, it was clear to see that the game was gonna be incredibly successful, and I had said leading into the release of that game that I think people were gonna be surprised by just how successful it was. However, it should be noted that the game sold 3 million units in just the 24 hours. It was out first 24 hours, but it did have that early access gimmick, and I know a lot of people that paid for the Ultimate Edition and the Deluxe Edition. Bandai Namco made an absolute killing on that. So it sold a few million copies since then, which is a good number. I mean, you're growing 2 million since the initial launch, and you're always going to sell a lot of copies initially. Sparking Zero, to me, also reiterated the fact that nostalgia, while it's a hell of a drug, absolutely has a shelf life. Because while a lot of people jumped into it and played it, and hey, again, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, the concurrent player count went down. Like, that's not a big deal. But it came out at $70. Bandai Namco made a killing off that, but you look at the attention around the game, it has just dropped a lot. And I bring that up because the DLC just came out, and Gohan Beast is in it, and I just don't feel like it excited a lot of people. Why I am bringing this up is while I think nostalgia was a driving force of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero being as big as it was, I don't think it would behoove Bandai Namco to go back to the well and do like a Sparking Zero 2, you know, very quickly thereafter. I just don't think that makes a lot of sense. I think if you wait another 8 to 10 years, you know, PlayStation 6, deep into the PlayStation 6 life, alright, we're talking then, but I wouldn't turn this into a franchise. You're releasing an entry every 3 years. I think, you know, release your DLC for this, release a complete edition. Y'all already know how this game is played. The Ultimate Edition will come out, all the DLC, they'll do the season passes. It'll be your typical fighting game stuff, and then when the time comes, next-gen consoles are out, I think we can go back to the well and do another Sparking title, but good to see that game do as well as it has. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Like, yeah, I played it I played it a lot when it initially came out, and I'm not going back into it much, although I did jump back into it recently to check out Gohan Beast. Man, they got that special beam cannon nice in that game with Beast, but nevertheless, good to see 5 million copies sold on that, and, you know, nice to see the Dragon Ball legacy continues to live on. Although, I'm gonna be real, I watched Dragon Ball Daima, not really vibing with that. Kind of want Super to just come back, and I don't know when that's gonna happen, but nevertheless, 5 million copies sold on that. But that'll do it for me. Again, Dying Light will be getting another PlayStation 5 upgrade, so cool to see that. 10th anniversary bundle, free DLC there, and Dying Light 2 on sale as well, and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero cracks 5 million copies sold. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.